We're missing our part.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messing where you shouldn't have been a messing, and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing, and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep fainting when you ought to be fainting. Now what ain't right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. You keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches. Yeah. What do you know? You ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, boots? Start walking.
Can we get a round of applause out there with these ladies? We call them the Misfits, doing a hell of a job for you. Coming to you live on the Pooter. You can check it out at